So Nils Carstensen takes pole then. Behind him, Andy Maxwell in P2. David Ayres in third. Behind him, and Mikey Key in rounds out the second row. Dale Bennis in fifth. Roy Viverke sixth. Stephen Cooley in seventh. Michael Waltman in 8th, Anthony Ainsworth in 9th, Tiger Lugo Vickery in 10th, Stuart Dick in 11th, 12th Benjamin Mears, 13th Joe McDonald, Rowan Urson in 14th, Lorne Murray in 15th, 16th is Max Wright, Scott Malcolm in 17th, 18th Rob Graham, Carl Jackalette in 19th, and then Alex Cherney down in P20. I believe we're about to go to the start of the race, so as the rest of the drivers scroll through your screens there. Steve Hefford's got all the work to do, currently sat down in P35. The revs build then, and the lights, 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4, 5, and away they go. Good start there from Carstensen. Andy Maxwell behind him as well. Everyone starts to slot in, as they come down towards the first corner. And as you can see, Alex, the top 3, Nils Carstensen, Andy Maxwell and David Ayres, all got brilliant starts there, making their way away from the pack.
Yeah, scrambled away. That's exactly what they want. They're just going to hope for a massive battle behind. And, what is going on with my screen right now? There we go.
Are you back?
Oh, I am back. But we have lost. Who is that? That's Cooley, isn't it? Yeah, gone. So, yeah. Very easily done. That's 2 races in 2 that we've lost someone there. But yeah, top 3. Just absolutely loving that start right now. It's what they want. Carterson, of course, the pro, will be hoping that he can not draw these guys with him too much. But of course, Maxwell and Ayres, they're going to want to try and stay with him the best they can, try and keep him away from all the other pros that are going to be coming through. The next pro, of course, is 7th place Stuart Dick right now as well in the 61 car. You can see him just on screen there. And in the symmetric car, so having a good start as well, up 4 places already, so great job.
Yeah, brilliant start from him. Who else has had a decent start? Mears had a good start, up 4 places. Adam McNally already up 6, and Martin Plowman up 7. Michael Barry though falling down the order. Unfortunate for him, this 675. He's kept it going though. He's currently sitting down in P22. Sorry, I saw him tumbling down our timing screens there, but I think he's managed to keep it going.
Yeah, I think he was fine. He was just all over the grass, weren't he, offline and things like that. But got a little bit of air and everything, so hopefully finally gone wide again. So have a few others, mind you. But yeah, he seems to have collected it back up. But of course, going to have a hard job getting back towards the front of the AM class as he was in the last race.
Yeah, he definitely is. It's going to be a challenge for him. But we know how quick he can be on the day, especially in the AM category. He's always thereabouts. Looking at Michael Waltman then in the number 419. The American in the series, one of the few Americans in the series actually, mostly dominated by British and European drivers. There's a bit of coming together and he's gone round. Well, no, that wasn't him. Who was that? It
was Tyler Vickery that he was involved in there. So yeah, Waltman was battling with Mears going into the corner. Mears had the better of the line, and then they just sort of Tyler just stuck his nose in there, and of course, unfortunately, it all went Pete Tong.
It definitely did. Me having a bit of a Murray moment and calling the wrong driver. But there we go, that's commentary for you. Carl Jackalette then, looking at him in the number 42. He's having a really good evening so far. Adam McNally fighting his way up 10 places already. Martin Plowman up 12. So, and there's a guy, one driver off in the background. I think they've managed to keep it going, however. All the guys, I mean, look at this gaggle of cars we've got at the moment, Alex. It really is. It's like a BSR-TC race out there at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, it is fantastic. It's exactly what I love about the BSR-TC. You know, great huge packs, lots of fun racing. And right now we've got predominantly AMs towards the front and a massive gaggle of pros at the back. So there's going to be a lot of racing for these 7 laps. That's just crazy. There's not long to go here as well. So people are going to need to be making moves quickly as possible. Cherney up 11 spots up to 9th. This is exactly what we said. He's going to try and focus on perhaps races 2 and 4, score big points where he can, and maybe hope to get a lucky wheel spin or something like that in one of the others. But yeah, just look at them all cycling through there as they head in towards Moss Corner. That's just such a huge little gaggle. They're still almost 2 by 2 for 6-7 cars deep there.
That's exactly what we love to see, isn't it? I mean, some of the guys have been pushing it 3 wide, I'm sure, throughout this race. And just this pack is absolutely enormous at the moment. Looking back at Jason Cooper, though, not having the best of races. Although he is up 10 places, and that reverse wheel obviously won't have helped him. Then the number 1 car, but he's got quite a long way to go if he's going to get up to Cherney. As I say, he's running 13th. Cherney in 7th at the moment. Looking back at Michael Wortman, he's got some damage on that car from a previous incident. As one of the Auto Metlock Hill cars going very wide. I believe that was Lorne Murray. And everyone's just fighting so hard at the moment, Alex, to try and get, as you say, either that reverse grid or some really decent points from this race. Yeah,
but just some track position somewhere. Yeah, that's all they're really trying to fight for at the moment, isn't it? Just to try and get the advantage. And you can just see that is Carl Yacolet and Scott Malcolm. Malcolm running wide. That's going to be a problem for the Result Clothing driver. Is he going to get it stopped? No, he's not. That is exactly what happens. Well, if we had safety cars, there'd be one out right now. So he finds himself on his roll bar.
Yeah, that's exactly. It seems to be that corner is a real difficult one to get right. I know from racing it a few weeks ago in the World GT Championship. It's just the car. You'll be going up the hill and then you'll start to just tap the brakes slightly and the car goes really light as you come over the hill. You see hear a little bit of a ding dong in the background. I think everyone's through safely. But yeah, the car goes really light and once it starts to go wide, you're either spinning out or hitting the wall. So I think Scott was quite unlucky there to end up on his roll bar.
Yeah, just pushed it, tried to hope for the best that he could bring it back, but yeah, you kind of just got to get out of it, except the fact that you've got to lose a whole bunch of time, haven't you, just to hold it together there. So our leader has broke away. 2.27 seconds is the live timing gap right now, and yeah, Andy Maxwell, David Ayres having a little battle. Roy Viverki is there as well. Stuart Dick not too far behind, so this really is the battle for second. I can't see anyone catching Carterson now. Just to a short race, really. Cherney perhaps the only one out there which showing pace to do that. 31.7 against a 32.4 for Nils that last lap, but he's still got a whole bunch of cars to get through.
Yeah, he has indeed, and Cherney will be quicker than most of them in front of him. But yeah, it's going to be a tall order to ask from him to even manage to catch Nils at the moment. Unless obviously Nils makes a mistake, but I don't want to give him the commentator's curse, so I cross my fingers during that one. But yeah, he's clearly out in front at the moment. In terms of the AM race though, David Ayres does lead it, currently sitting in P3 in the 666 car. Ben Ramius behind him, currently sat in P5. There's about 3 seconds between them. So that could, the AM race, Alex, could end up being quite an interesting one, I think, if they end up getting together. Although I've got Andy Maxwell on my timing screens as a pro, but I'm sure he's showing as an AM on the car, so I'm not sure which.
Yeah, well, let me just confirm that. So,
yeah, as I say, I don't want to call him as the AM race winner if he might not be. But anyway, back to the action then. David Ayres currently sitting in P3, and looking back, Roy Viverki for Team Auto Metlock Hill. They've turned up the wick, the same as Result Clothing in the AM race. Although Result Clothing not having the best one this time out, obviously, rather than David Ayres currently leading it. But his next teammate for him is quite far way down the order. Obviously, we've lost Scott Malcolm for them as well. So if you're a Result Clothing fan, you've got you might have an AM race win on your hands, but in terms of other drivers, they're quite far down the order. Roy Viverki comfortably sitting in 8th at the moment. Looking at the front though, Nils Carstensen. Has he been caught, Alex? And I think, yes, he has. So there might have been a mistake in there somewhere. Not sure what actually happened to him. But, yeah, as I say, he had about a 2.5 second lead and it's all just fallen away from him.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's gone on, but something has, and it's cost him dearly. Just needs to try and hold on to it now, I think, more than anything.
Yeah, he does indeed. He absolutely does, because Cherney is coming up fast and they've still got about 3.5 laps to go. You can see Cherney in the background there and he's not hanging about whatsoever. I think he's pretty much the fastest guy out there at the moment. No, I believe it's Jack Ashton is currently the fastest car out there. But as I say, Cherney is absolutely on a flyer and hunting down that race win. He's only got a couple of AM cars to get past. He's sitting in P4, up 16 places, and this could be proved to be quite an interesting one towards the end, Alex. Because as I say, Cherney is on a flyer.
Yeah, there he is. So he's got what, 1.4 seconds. He's well and truly in the draft now as well. So yeah, maybe I did curse him a bit earlier on with half the race to go Cooper flying as well. Oh, who was that? David Ayres.
David Ayres, yeah. AM leader. He's off, and it looks to be as though he's out, Alec.
Yeah, I can't see it. Well, yeah, no, yeah, he has gone. And I have just checked on the official data sheet that I've got from the series. Andy Maxwell is showing as an AM.
There we go then, Andy Maxwell then for year 1 racing. I believe if he does win this one, Alex, it'll be their first AM race win, won't it?
Yeah, I can't see that I've seen him on the top step or any of them actually. So yeah, this will be good. He's got, what's he got? He's got to Ben Mears. He's got 2 seconds advantage over Ben Mears now, who is running second. He's got Michael Wortman right behind him as well. So that is a battle for basically second and third on the podium right now that you can see on the green in the AM class. But what is going on? Because it looks like Maxwell and Cherney are side by side. Maxwell, does he need to get involved in it? What do you want? You know, do you want an AM win or do you want that net win? I think he wants both. How about getting both at the same time? It's absolutely on right now because Carlson can't seem to pull back away. They approach lap 8 of 10, so 3 more times around this circuit we go. Cherney to the inside, has a look, very tight line, and actually I think Maxwell got scared off a little bit there.
He definitely did, didn't he? Cherney can be quite an intimidating thing, seeing a Swift Cooper Esports car coming flying up behind you. But now then, the race for the pro win is on. Carstensen is going to have to defend for his life because Cherney is coming through thick and fast. And I hope he's got his defending game up nice and tight, Nils Carstensen. So as I say, Cherney is all over the back of him now, and I think he's going to start to catch a draft. There's 0.8 of a second in it between them, and that is quite close enough to get that elusive draft. So we'll see it as they come down the back straight, Alex.
Yeah, indeed. I wonder, though, I just wonder, with them being teammates, of course, and Carlson having this lead for 80% of the race now, it's going to be nearly 90 by the time that Cherney gets there, whether he'll let him just have it, just sit tight and go, you know what, second, first, there's not a great deal of difference in the points for me. I've done what I needed to do, get towards the front in race 2, and let his teammate have this one, as he's will have led it from pretty much start to finish.
Yeah, I think that's obviously. I don't think the team will make that decision. But if I was Cherney,
yeah, I think it would be Alex doing it, being nice, because he is a pretty sound guy as well. Is Alex? So, or he could just be absolutely savage. You watch on the final corner of the final lap and be like, "Well, I'll let you have it for a little while, but yeah, sorry, mine."
Yeah, I think. I'm not sure actually, because he's only 3/10 behind him, and as we came through this part last time, it was only 8/10.
Cool.
So he's definitely gaining. It looks like he might actually be going for it here. So they come up towards the right-hander then. Cherney's got the inside, Carstensen on the outside. Does Cherney go through? Yes, he does. And he's made the move stick as well. So I'm sorry to say, Alex, but you were wrong on this occasion. Cherney inherits the lead then. Carstensen in second. Maxwell sat in P3. Got your AM race leader. Stuart did behind them in 4th, and then you've got Michael Wortman sat and rounds out your top 5. We're on the penultimate lap, I believe we are. As we come round then, looking at a great shot there from the back of Alex Cherney's Swift Cooper Esports car, looking back at his teammate. Carstensen though is back in the draft, and he's coming up hot. Is he going to back off? Do they tap? They do, and we go inside a bumper. So Carstensen just giving Cherney a little love tap there, but look at the guys behind. Brilliant shot there. It's like something out of a BTCC compilation.
Oh,
Maxwell's gone. The year 1 driver who was leading AM looks to be out, Alex, and I don't think they're going to get that fixed in a month of Sundays.
No, I don't think they're not. They are. I'm going to trying to get the replay. Let's see exactly what happened. Is this just where he's getting pushed? I think. No, he didn't. Just got to the, just got a little tap on the inside. Oh, he needed to leave room, did he? He's just lost victory there, battling with pros that he didn't need to battle with. Andy Maxwell. Well, you got to learn from your mistakes. So let's hope he takes that one on board because, yeah, got to take those wins when they come around. That's for sure. Of course, those wins mean, you know, points in the showdown. Remember, so. You know, any podium position gets you net points in the showdown, so you've got to take them when they come. You know, you haven't got to fight these pros. They're trying to get their points for their podiums, and it's podiums in class that count. So an overall podium would have meant nothing to Maxwell there. Oh, who is that? Is that Stuart Dick just doing a little bit of Petrov impressions?
Yeah, I think it was. I'm not sure what was going on there, but yeah, it's still all interesting as we come towards the end of the race then. But look who's involved as well. Jason Cooper. This could turn out to be quite spicy. Carstensen goes to the outside. Cooper tries to make it go 3 wide, but there's not enough space for him. Oh, Alex Cherney leads. Carstensen's hit the curb, just pushed him out wide. I'm not sure if he did. Oh,
massive wiggle.
Big wiggle. Manages to save it as they come across the line then. Alex Cherney take a bow, takes the race win from Nils Carstensen and Jason Cooper. Benjamin Mears is your AM race winner as well. And wow, Alex, what a finish that was.
Yeah, fantastic. 1, 2, 3 for the Swift Cooper Esports team out of nowhere. They weren't looking that competitive. Oh, disqualification after the line there for somebody. James McRitchie that was. Hopefully he'd finished. So his position will count. But yeah, so nowhere really in the first race, the Swift Cooper boys, and then they just rock up and get a 1, 2, 3 in race number 2.
And here we have your race results. So Alex Cherney for Swift Cooper Esports makes it a Swift Cooper Esports 1, 2 and 3 with his teammates Nils Carstensen and Jason Cooper. A great race from then. Benjamin Mears for Team Auto Mechnock Hill, your AM race winner, and takes P4 overall. Fantastic racing from him. Stuart Dick finishes in P5. Michael Wortman in P6, and Roy Verke rounds out your podium for the AM race for Team Auto Mechnock Hill as well, so they'll be buzzing with that one. Dave Hampson in 8th, Rob Graham in 9th, Lorne Murray rounds out your top 10, Luke Cooper in 11th, Elmar Elacotti in 12th, Joe McDonald in 13th, Steve Hefford in 14th, Will Daniels in 15th, Carl Jackalette in 16th, Kip Stevens 17th, 18th was Jeroen Ursum, our resident wheel spinner. Michael Barry in 19th, 20th was Martin Plowman, Nick McCarran in 21st, Marcelo Pagnon finished 22nd. He'll be looking to come back in the next few races. Billy Rose finishes 23rd, Dale Bennison in 24th, with Jack Ashton in 25th. Brian Holmes, not having the best of evenings this evening, finishes 26th, 27th for Ashley Beard, Mikey Key in 28th, Stephen Cooley in 29th, sorry. Adam Delmont in 30th, Scott Malcolm after his incident managed to keep it going in 31st. Gregory Vranks in 32nd, Abdulkir Al Amri in 33rd, Adam McNally 34th, James McRitchie in 35th, Andy Maxwell finished 36th, and then 37th, and your non-finishers, David Ayres, Ralph Cullinan, Carl Hardy, Cesare Rizzo, Max Wright, Jamie Ayres, Pete Van Gogh, Tyler Lugo Vickery, and Anthony Ainsworth.
Yeah, quite a few more this time around.
Definitely.
Switch back. So these are the guys that basically we're looking at potentially for a reverse grid pole. It would be a bit of justice, I think, to get Andy Maxwell onto the pole position after that one. Well, let's bring the wheel up and see what we can do for him. And yeah, we've got our usual guest coming in. It's reckoning 20th this time. Where is that? That's the green, literally across the other side of the board right now. Yeah. Anyone else want to play roulette while we're here? Of course, you know, gamble aware and gamble anonymous and all that sort of stuff. You know. Don't. Here we go. Oh, it's another sizable one. But it's full -2, which means it's not going to be Mr. Maxwell, unfortunately.